Welcome to Texas Today. I'm Kristen Dickerson. No vase? No problem. The Tipsy Bloom thought outside the vase when first creating her signature floating floral arrangement that has since taken social media by storm. All you need is a bottle of your favorite beverage, and you too can learn. Here to bring the Tipsy Bloom experience to us is founder and CEO Charity Johnson and her daughter Naya, who also helps with the workshops. Ladies, I'm so glad you're here today.
Yay. Thank you so much for having us. This is pretty cool, exciting.
We are so thrilled. Okay, so where did you get the idea for the Tipsy Bloom?
So during the stillness of COVID, I'm just trying to figure out what to do with my time.
Yeah.
I've always kind of played around with flowers. My mom, she did flower arrangements, but with synthetic flowers when I was a little girl. Hey, Mom. And so I think maybe the aesthetic that I have for flowers came from when I was younger, just watching her do her thing.
Yeah.
So during COVID, I was putting flowers in everything. I would put it in tennis shoes and high heels and tree bark, just looking for things to do to kind of think outside of the box. And I had a piece of foam and I had wine, and I'm like, hey, I think like the two of them go together perfectly, right? And so I put it on top of the wine bottle, and voila, came the idea. It took me a little bit to come up with the name, but I mean, I thought this is beautiful. I think other people would think the same.
Yes, and what a perfect gift. Now, a video of this process went viral.
Yes.
Okay, what happened with that?
So I had a gold bottle and some pink roses and a little bit of greenery, and I just kind of started plugging in with that. And I put it on TikTok, and I think I got like 500, 600,000 views on TikTok. And then it went to Instagram, and so it just kind of blew up. And from there, you have all the lifestyle influencers and other florists and other people starting to create it. So I think it's pretty cool to see my idea come to life.
Amazing. Naya, we got to brag about your mom, because she has a pretty hardcore day job.
She does.
What does she do during the day?
She is a federal investigator.
What?
Shocking. You would never think such a thing.
I know, that's so
She's so
cool.
jolly and just... You would never think.
So because of this, now you all get to host classes together doing this, and we're going to make a mini class today. What is the first step when you do a class?
So my first step in doing a class is basically just picking out the flowers that I want to use. It does give me creative range.
Yeah.
So whenever you come to a workshop, you typically don't know what you're going to be using for the workshop, and I think that surprise element kind of works with what I do.
Yeah.
So that's the first step, trying to figure out which flowers. I do partner with different wineries and event spaces, and so I try to make sure that it flows aesthetically with where I'm hosting.
Yay.
That's the first step.
Well, thank you for hosting us here at the Texas Today set. How do we get started?
Okay, so I've already kind of pre-cut some flowers for you. We have some traditional red roses here, and also just some pink accented flowers. It is Black History Month, so I think that February is a month of love, and so to honor Black history along with Valentine's Day, a traditional red rose, signature rose, I think would be appropriate.
Beautiful choices.
So it's to celebrate.
Yes. And you start with an affirmation as well.
I do. So at the beginning of every class, every workshop, I try and get every person to write down what is it that if you're having a bad day or you just kind of need to restart, recenter, if you had to look yourself in the mirror, what's something that you would tell yourself? So I start that with I am. So I did have you write an affirmation.
Yes.
And so I'm going to tell y'all what Kristen said. Okay? So when Kristen's having a bad day or she needs to remind herself of her superpower, she tells herself that I am a beacon of light. I love that so much. I haven't seen that yet, and so I will add that to my affirmations as well.
Thank you. All right,
for
let's get to the flowers.
Okay, so I've already reflexed most of your roses. Reflexing meaning we just take the petals and pull them back or fold them, but alter them in some kind of way just to open up the flower itself. Okay, so I've already reflexed that for you. And I'm just going to cut it so that it'll be the size that you need in order to put it in your phone.
I trust your expertise.
All right, so let's get started. I'll take this. Beautiful. And then you're just going to find the center, and you'll put that in the, kind of feel the circumference.
Center. Show you all. I'm going to go center side. And this, the only step that we have skipped because of time is putting this green.
There you
go.
What
is this called?
So this is an oasis. So I do want to tell you, not too hard on the petals because it will squish it and it'll fall apart. So,
thank you for that.
Yeah. So they are be gentle with the rose petals, just like we want people to be gentle with us.
Thank you very much.
Let's just take that approach when it comes to your flowers, okay?
So we put this on top and it's soaked in water, and then that's why it perfectly just sits just above.
Yes.
For the sake of time, you have decorated this arrangement for me in the most beautiful way. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
In your classes, what do you love about sharing creativity and bringing out the creativity in people?
What I say about the workshops is everything is perfectly imperfect. So floral design is just like art. What you see is beautiful no matter what, because it's a version of you.
And Naya, let's talk about the inspiration that your mom offers to you and doing something outside her day job that is the opposite of what she does.
It's been such an inspiration, honestly. I'm so proud of her. I love seeing her grow and just, do her thing. It inspires me every day to, like she said, some people don't know that they, have this capability and they can do this. So for me, it kind of just makes me just go for it. Like, if I don't know what it feels like or don't know what it is or don't know what to do, just do it, because you never know. You could be good or bad, but just take the chance. So I'm so proud of her.
Well, you two are so great. And today you are going to bless me with something I have never received and something to remember.
We are getting ready to tell you to make room for the Tipsy Bloom.
Shower of rose petals. That is so fun. Thank you so much. I absolutely love the final product. To learn more about the Tipsy Bloom or to sign up for a class, visit thetipsybloom.com. Here you can also book private experiences.